What is up, everybody? How we doing, folks? So, Clear Cut was the first one filled. So we'll get that one rocking out. Then I will do, I think Trilogy was next, then the Cup, and then obviously whatever else is filled, we will rock it out. Doing great, thank you. So give me a few seconds, folks. $16,074. Actually, I gotta get the drive thing ready. Give me 1 second. The Clear Cut, yeah, that definitely fills up. Honestly, those are really good deals. So 16,074, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. Brandon's got Tampa. Tam's got Anaheim. Julie's got St. Louis. Mark's got Vancouver. Tam, Montreal. KMD, Carolina. Brand's got Arizona, Washington. Eagles, Nashville. Tam's got Boston or Pittsburgh. Miner's got San Jose. Tam, Minnesota. Caper, Calgary. Miner, Philly, Ed Money. Tarrant, Winnipeg. Martin has Vegas. Tarrant, Chicago. Brand's got New Jersey. Jordan, Toronto. Miner, Columbus. Sutton's got LA. Leafs has Buffalo. Tree's got Detroit. Reese has Colorado. KMD, Florida. Brandon, Ottawa. Lynx, Rangers, Ziggs, Islanders, and Tam, Dallas. All right, so what's up, Golden? How you doing, good sir? All right, I'll be right back, and we'll start off the Clear Cut in a few minutes. All right, so sorry, what was what's getting said there? I'm just trying to read chat. What is happening? Here we go. Starting off, CNC Breaks 16,074, 7 box, clear cut. What'd they shut down? L.A. Kings, Blake Lizotte. Oh, wow. Blake Lizotte. They shut down the whole tournament because of 4 cases? Wow. For the Hawks, Alex DeBrincat. Chicago. The funny thing is, Glenn, so I was on the phone today with several companies, Upper Deck, Universal, MNT today. And obviously you can say, like, Universal's Canadian-based, and they're obviously already talking about it. Upper Deck I don't think it affects too much right now, to be honest. But even, like, it's funny, I was talking to MNT, and they were saying the same thing. People don't realize how hard it is to function a business. And I agree with this. We've got a Black Amber rookie auto, Rasmus Sandin. That's a really good one. Sandin, Black Amber rookie auto. And that's the problem, is I feel bad for any of the grading companies in Canada. Because when you are, like, even for us, it doesn't affect us because obviously we have a decent sized space and not a lot of staff anyways. But when they've asked us to reduce, like, our employees and all the stuff, that was a really good one. Black Amber rookie auto, Victor Olofsson. Victor Olofsson. Buffalo Sabres. And yeah, I feel bad because what ended up happening is basically customers get mad when companies are behind, and they completely forget that there's restrictions, there's things in place that are hindering companies' ability to work. For the Buffalo Sabres, again, Rasmus Asplund. Yep. Well, I don't disagree. I think it's going to get to that point. And I don't think people really give credit where credit's due for a lot of these companies to actually deal with what they're dealing with, because it's not easy dealing with that. For the Red Wings, Tyler Bertuzzi. Because I can tell you, I know this is a long time ago, guys, so it's not the end of the world in terms of my my opinion of what I'm stating. But, like, I remember when we had one of the first shutdowns, I was asking M&T what they plan on doing. Ooh, good one. And we've got a Tampa Bay Lightning, Braden Point. There we go. And you got to think, imagine having your business run the way it runs, and then you got to trim your staff by 50%. And not to say trim, because I know in Ontario we had 50% basically is what we could have as a working kind of environment. I think if you're over a certain amount of people. But do you imagine how much strain that's got to put on any businesses, that like warehouse businesses or... All right. And I think people... and the problem is, and I know we dealt with this on when it first started, is people equate you to different companies in different places. And the problem is Ontario might be shut down, but doesn't mean Alberta is, or it doesn't mean Quebec is, or it doesn't mean, you know, USA is. Every company is different depending on their location. It's just funny how people sometimes bypass that and pretend that doesn't exist. Because anyways, what I was saying is I was on the phone with my distributor, and he was saying again that it's going to be a nightmare if they close down again. And then obviously M&T were telling me the same thing. If they get restricted again, you know, it's going to be, I wouldn't say bad, but like obviously just, you're trying to catch up, and all of a sudden you get restricted again. And I feel bad for those kind of things, and it's just putting a lot of strain on a lot of people. Yep. Glenn, I do know that is something. I have a few people who run businesses, and they are telling me the same. Even a conversation I actually had with my distributor, which, you know, it is what it is, but like you're saying, like it's getting harder to find new people because, yeah, they're used to getting paid for nothing. And obviously not for nothing. But they're just used to not working and they're getting money for it, so why change? So it's going to be interesting. I hope for a lot of the small businesses, restaurants, you know, companies in general, I hope there's not another like lockdown, but it's just a sad reality of where we're at right now. It's tough. It ain't easy. So, guys, I'm going to do 16075, the Trilogy. A beauty, eh? He just scored a beauty. And it is what it is. We will, I know for our business, we'll deal with what we have to deal with. And whatever that means, it is what it is. Roll with the punches. It has definitely been an interesting year. Unique year, to say the least. Here we go, 16,075. Trilogy, 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. Hayden's got Montreal, Florida. 71's got LA. Bo Sox, Buffalo. Steve-O's got Boston. 71, Tampa. B. Royal, Washington. Steve's got Pittsburgh. Hayden, San Jose. Brandon, Carolina. Brandon Bond's got Winnipeg. Hayden, Detroit. Brandon, Philly. Brand, Columbus. A lot of Brandon and brands. Leafs fan, Rangers. Brandon's got Anaheim. Hayden's New Jersey. 71, Minnesota. Leafs fan, Ed Money. Bo Sox, Toronto. Hayden, Arizona. Slag's got Calgary. Brandon, Dallas. 71, Nashville. Hayden, Colorado. Brandon Bond's got Vancouver. Hayden, Ottawa. B. Royal, Chicago. Slaggy, Islanders. And Brand, St. Louis. I gotta go grab those, and we'll start off the next one after this. Glenn, it was scheduled for today. Our shipment did not arrive. It's going to arrive tomorrow. So realistically, nothing I can do. Unfortunately, New Year's shipping. So for those of you that wonder sometimes why shipping gets messed up or whatever, here's a great example of a store not having product on a release day. Yes, I know it's MVP, but still, we don't have it. Were you too late? Absolutely not. No. You guys can buy into the breaks pretty much for most of the night as long as we get them somewhat filled, somewhat like in the next couple hours. It doesn't matter when they go. We sit on here for a few hours, and then when it starts getting a little slower, then we'll go off. But right now, Metal's at 11 left. Very doable to get done. Next up will be Solitaire, by the way, then the Cup, then Clear Cut, and then, of course, we've got a boatload of other breaks. Pretty damn close, so. All right, well, best of luck. 75, here we go. Here we go, starting off CNC break, number 16,075. We've got the Trilogy 3-box break. Glenn, yeah, I'm guessing that's his pre-planning and probably a little more pressure on Tim Hortons, if I had to guess. Super Stage of Carlson for the Hawks, and for the Buffalo Sabres, Cousins. 2/499. Which other one sold? I know one of them did, or I think one of them did. Renditions for Calgary of Yellison, and a jersey, Sidney Crosby. Like, I'm not saying it like in any bad way, and again, this is just my honest perspective without knowing any of the situation. Martin Cott for the Avalanche, and we've got number 265 Super Stage Auto, Lindstrom for the Red Wings. I would presume that Tim Hortons has some decent power. And I'm sure they also have a massive amount of volume. So I would presume that they would probably not want to pee off Tim's, if I had to guess. Super Stage of Hawk and Paw for the Ducks. And we've got a signature Pucks team logos. Number 25, Kaprizov. Well, that is just pretty substantial. The Dre side of Future Watch Auto sold? Hell yeah. I didn't see that one. Holy geez, that's a big card. Renditions, Dallas Stars of Della Andrea, and a $3.99 for the Oilers of McLeod. We've got a Yolevi for the Vancouver Canucks, and we've got a Vanasek to $9.99 for the Caps. I was not aware that the Dre set was sold for. That's pretty sick, actually. Good for you. Hopefully, I don't know if it was an offer. I guess maybe Dan did something today on that one. Or buy now. Hopefully it's a legit buy. I can double check for you shortly, so just give me a little bit on that. Renditions of Kraftsoff for the Rangers. $7.99 for the Vegas Golden Knights of Peyton Krebs. Super Stage of Lawrence for the Canes. $9.99 of Norris for the Sens. Renditions of Duke for Vegas. And we've got a Letanov to $4.99 for San Jose. Yeah, I'll double check to see what happened with that one, and I'll let you know. We've got a Harley for the Dallas Stars renditions, and an auto focus Jake Gensel for the Penguins. Speaking of auto focus, there we go. Those were very hard to hit. Well, it's the benefit of these small breaks sometimes. Sometimes you get multiple nice hits. Soderstrom for the Coyotes renditions. Yolevi to $7.99 for the Vancouver Canucks. We've got a Super Stage of Thurkoff for the Blue Jackets. And we've got a $4.99 Tyler Benson for the Oilers. They won't fade over time as long as you keep them outside of like direct light. We've had autographs in our display for like 5-10 years, and they're still pretty good. So good break that Pittsburgh. Yep. Minnesota and Pittsburgh so far having a very nice break. We've got a Liljegren renditions for the Maple Leafs. And a $9.99 rookie Lafreniere for the Rangers. See, some of these breaks go phenomenally well, and sometimes, unfortunately, some of them just go terribly well. Or terribly not well. We've got a Super Stage of Quinney for Vegas. And we've got a Geeky for the Carolina Hurricanes renditions jersey. Renditions for the Oilers of McLeod. And a autograph rookie premieres $3.99 of Ottinger. We've got a rendition of Norris for Ottawa. Ty Della Andrea. $7.99 for the Dallas Stars. Super Stage Robertson for Dallas. And a rookie premieres auto to $3.99. Kivaranta for guess who? Dallas. And for the Washington Capitals, Alexiev to $4.99. And rendition of Peyton Krebs for Vegas. Kravtsov, $9.99 for the Rangers. Well, that was awesome. For a 3-box break, I believe 2 of those were from a new case, and another one was from an old case. That was pretty damn impressive. We might have had... I don't know if the autofocus would have been a case hit. Obviously, the Kaprizov absolutely would have been a case hit. So it is possible that we got 2 case hits. So that's the benefit of these breaks sometimes. You get the positive and negatives of both sides. All right. So give me a few seconds, folks. Let me just get some of these payments in so that way we don't have to wait on them. And again, I do apologize, folks. There's always some stuff that has to get updated on my end first. All right. So Solitaire will be the next break, folks. Five, 7. So give me a few seconds, as always. Here we go, 16,057. 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. Cards got J. JK's got the K. Thad F. Trav's got I. Wingnut G. Captain's B. JKC. Staff Y. Grim R. Staff H. A Girls N. Trav's got D. CKE. Percy L. Bosox M. Maker V. Wing P. Habs S. Trav U. Thad A. Ziggs O. Bosox T. And AC's got W. Last name on the assigned stuff. So, Jamie, without getting your hopes up, It was purchased by a zero buyer. Unfortunately, that stuff is increasingly frustrating to deal with. But yeah, it looks like it's a zero feedback buyer. Does not mean it's not going to happen. I think we just both can guess. It's funny. I have 4 waiting payments. 0, 0, 0, and 1. Yay. I love brand new eBay people. Here we go. 16,057 Solitaire. At a certain point, I would like. I don't even know. I think we can, right? Can we block anyone who's a zero bidder? I feel like the odds of a zero bidder paying is pretty damn slim. We start off with a game-used jersey of Roger Maris, the M spot. 1 of 1, Roger Maris. Congrats, the M spot. Oh, that's just filthy. 1 of 1, Jumbo Patch, Sergei Bobrovsky, the B spot. Bobrovsky. And we've got a 1 of 1 dual jersey, which will be randomed between the H and the L. Gordie Howe and Ted Lindsay. That'll be a fun one. Give me 1 second. Three times. 1, 2, 3. The H spot. Well, that was a good one, especially for hockey people in that one. That was a good one for hockey fans. Figured. I am guessing you had the L spot. My apologies on that. Oh, S? All right. So we will get, let's see what is left. Let's do the cup break, 6, 7. And by the way, any of the breaks that are on the bottom part, I think it's stick rack and the basketball, I will add double points if they fill in the next half an hour. So that is my way again to keep breaks flying for you guys. What's up? How you doing? All right, give me 1 second as I get the random ready for cup. $16,078. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. Big Snacks has San Jose or Vegas. Slick Montreal. Brand's got Ottawa. Barkov. Boston, Columbus. Rhodey, Dallas. Wee, Arizona. Eagles, Carolina. AG, Vancouver. Double G, Rangers. Slick's got Buffalo. Brand, Tampa. GG, New Jersey. Link, Minnesota. Barkov, Florida. Or Ed Money. Barkov, Islanders. Ashley, Chicago. D. Jackala, Anaheim. Julie, Nashville. Ryan, Toronto. Storm's got Calgary. Wee's got Washington. Caper, LA. Sass, Pittsburgh. Brand, Philly. MJ, Winnipeg. Barkov, Detroit. Tree, Colorado. Caper has St. Louis. All right, so I'll be right back. Gotta go grab those. crush it. Here we go. Here we go. Starting off CNC break number 16,078. Cup, 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 cup. Game Used is awesome. Metal Universe is awesome. Stick Rack is awesome. I think we got a lot of fun breaks ahead of us. Hopefully there's just a lot of good stuff in this. I always say that on the cup breaks. I'd rather a lot of variety rather than just one monster hit. But hey, I'll take a monster hit too. Plus variety. Super greedy, but I'll do it. $2.49 for the Islanders. Anders Lee. $2.49. For the Maple Leafs, $2.49. Adam Brooks. Adam Brooks, $2.49. Woo! Oh, numbered 51 of 52. Emil Bemstrom. 51 of 52 for the Blue Jackets. A hell of a card still. For the Ducks, number to 36, gold rookie auto of Max Jones. Max Jones. We've got a trilateral to 33 of Paling. Paling. For the Habs. And for the Hawks, Kubalik, $2.49. Wow, that was a good-looking box there. Can't go wrong with a exquisite RPA. And nice exquisite RPA, too, that being said. We've got a $2.49 Kucherov for Tampa. $2.49. Woo, that's a good one. $2.49. Dominic Kubalik for Chicago. Kubalik to $2.49. Very nice. Gold rookie patch auto number to 24, Libor Hayek. Out of 24, Libor Hayek. Very nice. Gold RPA. Followed by a Kubalik. For the Maple Leafs, $2.49, Trevor Moore. And number to 47, honorable numbers dual patch auto, Radulov for Dallas. Radulov. Nice. All right. So far, 2 packs in, 2 good packs. Good start on the base card. $249 Ovechkin. Caps. $249 3-color rookie patch auto. Ryan Poehling for the Montreal Canadiens. For the Devils, number /50, exquisite endorsement relics, Kyle Palmieri. New Jersey. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, is this? I think it is. That's really good then. Numbered 86 of 99. Enshrinements rookie auto. Jack Hughes. Jersey numbered enshrinements rookie auto. That's a big boy. 86 of 99. Jack Hughes. We've got for the Preds, number /33, Duchesne, Forsberg, Johansson. Triple jersey. And for the Blue Jackets, Bemstrom, /49. Hell yeah. Well, there you go. That's a big Jack Hughes out of cup. Take a picture of that bad boy. Wow. That was pretty nice. Well, New Jersey, congrats. Chicago, congrats. Columbus, congrats. Greg, how you doing? Sorry guys, I'm just organizing this. I am doing great, thank you. So 68 is going to be the new one. That's always fun, eh? You may have cried. 16,068. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. Lee for Columbus. F. Turco, New Jersey. Eric, Chicago. Brand, Winnipeg. Trent, Nashville. I-Series, Arizona. Jordan, San Jose. Sports, Ed Money. Wes has Minnesota. Trent, Florida. F. Turco, Detroit. Eric, Pittsburgh. I-Series, Boston. Mark, Colorado. Eric, Dallas. Caper, Ottawa. I-Series, Philly. Wes, Toronto. F. Turco, Islanders. McGill's got Carolina. Minnow, Buffalo. Matt, Montreal. Eric, Vancouver. I-Series, St. Louis. Chief is Washington. Steve-O, Anaheim. Matt's, LA. I-Series, Tampa. Bo Sox, Calgary. U2, Vegas. Caper, Rangers. So give me 1 second, folks. I'll be right back. Quick bathroom break, and then we'll run the break. right. The Mega Monster is going to be dropping probably early in the new year, Kyle. So we're going to do end of year monster, which technically will be held on January 2nd. I know it's annoying that the end of year monster is in the beginning of the year, but hey, that's how the timing works. But then we will announce the monster during that time, because obviously we'll have essentially that break will lead into the big monster, and there may or may not be spots given away in the Mega Monster towards the monster, so that's why we need to, or 16,000 obviously. It's your birthday. You know what that means then, right? If it's your birthday, you get a free opportunity to view it. That is what you get. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So again, I'm going to throw this out there. You know what? I'll even make it better because I want to get all these breaks filled. I know there's big potential in this stuff, guys. Triple points if we fill the basketball break. Triple points. I like during the boxing week to try to do things to get all the breaks filled. So that is the one I'm going to focus on. Not even going to charge you. Nope. Free is free. All right, good luck. Here we go, 16,068. We've got the 7-box clear cut. That's a good start. A Palladium Auto. Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. I'm going to say 37. That's a cool one. A tribute rookie auto, John Klingberg for Dallas. John Klingberg. That's a sick card. I think the tributes on average were 1 per case. That allure break is just sitting. I gotta get that filled. Just keep bunching up my my counter. For the Flyers, Joel Farabee. Joel Farabee, Philadelphia. He's going to go out partying, you know, because COVID. Unfortunately. Nashville Predators, Rem Pitlick. Rem Pitlick. What is that signature? In all honesty, is that just an M16, or is that supposed to be like... What do you guys think that actually means? Or is that him just scribbling? Yeah, embedded endorsements to 99. Mark Stone. Embedded endorsements 99 for Vegas. Mark Stone. Do I think they'll finish the season? I don't know. Honestly, Greg, at this point, I'm up in the air. Sadly, I'm leaning at this point to saying no. That's funny. For the Vegas Golden Knights, Mark Stone. Mark Stone. I will obviously would love to see them do it and kind of just do the NBA route, just deal with what you got to deal with and go from there. But I feel like the NHL's a little more cautious on that stuff. Rightfully so, but... And for the Flyers, Philip Myers. Grim, I don't disagree with that. Obviously, the money plays a massive factor. The problem is, did they not say at one point they had like 150 athletes? Like, at what point do they just not care and go, you know what, it is what it is, let's deal with it? The other problem they're going to run into is if places stop doing attendance, is it worth it for them to play, to be honest? I don't know how it all works financially for the owners and the players. But, like, I know in, like, Toronto, for example, like, half capacity right now, if they shut that down again, is it even worth it for them? I don't know. I have zero knowledge on that, obviously. Like, I don't disagree, Grim. This is obviously a lighter version, which is at least nice to see. And yeah, you do hope it burns through everybody type thing. And I don't know if they have any stats right now on, for things, for example, of like, can you get it second time? You know, how soon can you get it a second time? Obviously, I think we all hope this is near the end. It is getting very draining and tiring. By the way, the SB game used is filled. There's 2 payments I'm waiting for. But the one I will cancel because it's not in. Second time, wow, okay. So that's canceled. And Adam, if you're in the room, have you sent? So, Grim, obviously, on your end, is it, like, bad at all, honestly? Or is it kind of just, like, do you have any symptoms at all? Or is it just basically, cold? Yeah, I'm canceling a bunch of spots. I'm sure you guys can tell, well, you guys are sort of seeing. I do apologize, guys. This is what happens sometimes on checkouts. I can't... Unfortunately, not much I can do other than cancel spots. Bad cold? Okay. Cough, chills, aches. Three days. Definitely worse. You're allowed back out Friday. That's funny. You are? Yeah, I just got my booster, I think it was last week. Everyone's good. We all got our boosters. We were fortunate. I got a pharmacist close to me that was able to get us all in literally very, very quickly. So everyone here has their booster. So I can't be too upset with that. Like, the good news is for us, as we were talking about earlier, guys, is a lot of the stuff, shutdowns, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't really hurt our business that much. I said, it's more so certain businesses like the M&T gradings or any grading company or warehouse companies. Those are the ones that really kind of suck. Because those are the companies that legit have to, like, shut down and do all they got to do. It is. It's going to be interesting. No, my kids are too young. They're 4 and 1. So, no. It's awful interesting. I agree with Bill. It's more of us, you got to live with it. Interesting. That is interesting. Oh yeah, as it like we're doing our best to keep them as protected as possible. Obviously can't control every scenario in the world, but it is what it is. Yeah, like specifically for me, you know, I would say I'm not the craziest in shape guy, diabetic. I gotta be a little more careful. I'm still pretty confident that, like, it ain't gonna kill me, but you just don't want to have that. I don't want to test it out. Let me put it that way. Even as much as I might not agree or disagree with certain stances or whatever, at the end of the day, I don't think the I'll just test it out and see what happens is a better approach. For me, personally. Not that it's a bad approach for anyone. Yeah, for me it's whatever. It's a minor inconvenience for several things, but will he stay in the intro? I think he will. I think he will, yeah. I think he's too good of a player, though. Somebody will gobble him up and pay a ton of money. So SB Game Used is going to be next now, folks. Yeah, there's a lot of my, I have quite a few friends who run businesses or are managers in business. And it's been tough for a lot of people. And I feel bad for them on that. Like, sadly, the sad part is there's not really much some of them can do. They literally just got to follow what is given to them, and they got to do it. But it is what it is. Oh, wait, what number are we? 72? Yeah, those Solitaire breaks, I love it for the value potential. $16,072. We've got the SB Game Used. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Tree's got Colorado. Loop's got Montreal. Tree Columbus. B Powers Dallas. Brand Buffalo. Cape's got Ottawa. Brand Chicago. JK Florida. Cape Tampa. Card's got New Jersey. Loop's got Nashville. Max got Carolina. C-Blizz, Philly, Arizona. JK, Vancouver. Cape's got Toronto. JK's got San Jose. Brandon, Pittsburgh. Steve O, Calgary, Anaheim. Brandon's got Winnipeg. B Powers, Detroit. ACLA, MJ's Minnesota. Max got Washington. Cape's got Rangers. AC Islanders. Card St. Louis. MJ Ed Money. JK, Boston. Yeah, it's a fine line because the problem is, and it's obviously a good fun conversation. And by the way, guys, if we're gonna have any conversations about COVID or vaccines or whatever, please keep it like, honestly, at least like keep your personal opinions. I'm trying to think how I can word this properly. Don't belittle anyone else because of their opinions. Everyone's allowed to have their opinions. Doesn't mean it's wrong or right. We don't need to get into crazy disagreements. So I'm just saying on that, I'm more than happy to talk about it, guys. But anyways, just try to be at least polite about things. But I agree with Grim on that. If it was a flu, they'd probably cancel either way. The asymptomatic things, Blair, or like I absolutely agree. But the tough part is what ends up happening is you just get people lying, right? Like realistically, if you're a hockey player or any sports, you would literally just be like, oh, I have no, cold or anything. I feel great. Like, that's the issue is you actually would have people, and I firmly believe that. That I think people absolutely just completely lie. So 16,072. Can it be escape from this? Hey, if people want to talk about things, we're going to talk. I understand not everyone always wants to talk about it, but at the end of the day, what am I supposed to do? Ignore those people? The only honest thing I will say for those that say that you don't like or don't want to talk about it, if World Juniors gets canceled, are we supposed to just pretend that doesn't exist? And not have a conversation about that kind of stuff? Like, I can understand the general conversation stuff. What break am I even doing? This Game Used. But realistically, that's a pretty damn big thing to talk about it. Here we go, 16,072. Spagoo. Well, we did talk, well, if you actually look right above, it does talk about the juniors. For the, what team are you? Washington Capitals, 1-9, Philip Mallet. Keep the negativity for Facebook, yeah. That's a whole different animal. 199 Lindstrom for the Red Wings. $1.99 Lindstrom. We've got, that's a fun one, number /10. Quad patch of O'Reilly, Scheifele, Pacioretty, and Hertl. So, RJ, I'm just saying on that basis, if someone asks me a question, I'm not supposed to answer that then? Out of curiosity. 5 of 10, O'Reilly, Scheifele, Pacioretty, Hertl. And whoever's got that, I don't know if our Veligan would need that for the O'Reilly piece. We've got for the Preds, Connor Ingram. Connor Ingram, jersey. We've got a banner year for Vegas of Pacioretty. There he is. He's in the room. And we've got for the Calgary Flames, Tkachuk. Easy on the Habs. Hey, your Habs beat my Leafs last year. Everyone crushed the Habs now. You as well, Greg. Thank you. Good seeing you and chatting to you again. You know what's funny back in the day? Back in the day, people wanted to have good conversations or talk as long as possible. 265 Tkachuk. Now everyone's in a rush. Everyone's always such in a rush. For the Vancouver Canucks, number /40 rookie of Jacek. Jacek out of 40. For the Sharks, rookie auto of Letanov. It is a new generation. It's so crazy, isn't it? Vancouver rookie jersey of Juolevi. I legitimately remember like 5-6 years ago, people would love to just come on here and chat for hours on end about anything and everything. Banner year, quick dual jersey or banner, whatever you want to call them. But nowadays, like, if a break doesn't happen in 3 minutes, like, break the damn box. Banner year of Jones for the Jackets. Jones for the Jackets. But again, that is a new stage of our... everyone wants things so quickly and immediately, and it's a new world, though. So it's not what it once was. Rakers TV. Oh, what about Blog TV, Scott? Do you remember Blog? Were you part of the Blog era? Vegas $2.99 Colasar. Go Flyers. Buffalo Jack Eichel $2.65. Buffalo Sabres. That's a nice one. 99. A piece of history jersey. Sidney Crosby. Sidney Crosby. Riggs, I'm going to take a random stab at this. I remember the name Riggs. I thought it was Riggs 81. I literally want to be completely pulling that out of my, rookie jersey of Lawrence, Carolina. And for the Blues, David Perron. Was I right on that one? It's Pretty damn good memory when you have like over 10,000 members over 12 years, and I can still somewhat remember. All right, the quad patch. Good luck 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The Blues. It goes to the Ryan O'Reilly team. Good memory. I don't know why some names just always stick with me. Hopefully that's a good thing, not a bad thing. And I'm generally pretty good with names over a long course of time. Or maybe he did something that really offended me and I just remembered that deep down inside and it hurts me. I'm going to go with that. That trolling attempt is a bit weak in my opinion. If he falls for that, then I hope he doesn't fall for that one. Come on. Super weak. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. You can see that one a mile away. All right, it looks like we've got the metal filled, and I think it's all good to go. I will tell you though, our viewers always tend to be the biggest is when there's some fun stuff going on like this. But Riggs, either way, it's great seeing you again, by the way. All right. Look, cards. The one thing I will always say that blows my mind with how many people should be used to the internet now, of how many people still get sucked into things sometimes. I don't understand it. Maybe it's because I've just dealt with it for so many years. Who knows? Maybe it's Maybelline. Who knows? Glenn, yeah, we've had a few fun ones. 16,073. 1, 2, 3. Copy paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy paste. Bomar Montreal, J Rad Philly, JJ Calgary, Dusty LA. Steve Vegas, Wing Arizona, Captain Florida, Blue Hat Islanders, White Bounds Dallas, Fires Buffalo, Swamp St. Louis, Patrick Boston, Tree Vancouver, Swamp Tampa, Santa Ottawa, Swamp Scott Nashville, Jamie New Jersey, Steve O Ed Money, Cards Winnipeg, J Rad Chicago, Swamp Scott San Jose, JJ Carolina, Orv Toronto, Rick Scott Pittsburgh, Matt Scott Columbus, Orv Colorado, Matt Scott Anaheim, Detroit, Minnesota, Patrick Washington, Murph Rangers. I don't think it was necessarily a bad, crazy customer. It was more so a fun one that I don't think they were processing exactly what was going on. So essentially what it was is somebody asked about our sale. Our sale was, we were sold out of the item, a recent card. So we're sold out of the item for the box sale. Sorry, box, not a card. And they said, well, can you get more in by the end of the sale? And we said, no, that was all we had. Like, of that product at that price. So they go, well, can't you just order more from your distributor? And I said, no, like, because the price that are from a distributor is actually higher than we were selling it for, so we couldn't do that. So then they just processed and said, well, why can't you just order from your distributor and still honor that price? Well, because my distributor is higher, so why would I buy it literally just to lose a lot of money and do that extra? Like, I've already done that on the product. Why would I do more of that? Then they said, well, can you not maybe just buy it from another store and honor that price? Nope, I can't buy it from another store and honor that price. That makes no sense. So then, of course, it was, so you're not going to do anything for me. Well, no, sir, I'm not going to do anything for you on that. I don't know what you would like me to do other than buy it for you and lose money. I'll be right back. So that one was my fun recent one that I dealt with that I thought was kind of rando. I don't know how you can like I don't know how you really respond any other way to that. To be completely honest, it's one of those like so random. Don't really know what to do. All right, good luck. Here we go. Starting off CNC Breaks 16,073. We've got the Skybox Metal Universe. I had another one, Glenn. Again, not crazy. He asked me because he saw it on the internet. He asked me if we could match a price that the company doesn't even have it in stock anymore. If we could match it. Elon for the Avalanche of McKinnon and an all-star of Hedman for Tampa. And the funny thing, well, not shocking, was that it was a product that's pretty much not like been available for years. Staylock, Intimidation Nation for the Wild, rookie of Liljegren for the Leafs, all-star of Weber for the Habs. So we get that quite often. Metal or prospects of Lawrence for the Canes. And a rookie of Klejov for the Sharks. Net deposits of Robertson for the Leafs. All-star of Sagan for the Stars. And a Broberg for the Oilers rookie. Metal Universe. Pettersson for Vancouver. All-star of Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Alloy, Pettersson, and Besser for Vancouver. Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues. And a rookie of Norris for Ottawa. Letanov, prospects for the Sharks. All-star of Jones for the Jackets. I'm curious to see long-term if Metal is going to be a very well-received product or not. Kaprizov, net deposits for Minnesota. DiPietro for Vancouver. Hurdle for the Sharks. Because I feel like the PMGs obviously are now pretty damn big in hockey. Metal Universe of Kane for the Hawks. And a Kreider for the Rangers. So I am curious if long-term Metal will be a great one to have. Liljegren, Skybox Premium for the Leafs. Rookie of Brome for the Red Wings. Freddie Anderson, All-Stars for the Leafs. Intimidation Nation of Olmark for Buffalo. Rookie of Evans for the Habs. Metal Universe, Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues. All-Star of Yossi for the Preds. Peyton Krebs for Vegas. Net deposits of Stützle for the Sens. All-Star of Hellebuck for the Jets. We've got a rookie of Cott for the Avalanche, All-Star Vasilevsky for Tampa, and a PMG of Huberdeau for the Panthers. Like, do you guys think the PMGs are going to continue holding and going up long term? Or do you think eventually they will fizzle? We've got a rookie of Bellows for the Islanders and a Brome for the Red Wings. Brome. 15 things, yeah, through the flyer. That is, yeah. But in all honesty, Glenn, we've had pretty good customers over, like, nothing crazy. Which sometimes it's fun to have a few of those here and there. Just spices up the day-to-day, doesn't it? Intimidation Nation of Gibson for the Ducks. Bowen Byram, rookie for the Avalanche. Quinn Hughes for the Vancouver Canucks. All-Star. Kucherov, medal for Tampa, and a rookie of Soderstrom for the Coyotes. We've got a net deposits of Marchand for Boston. All-Star of Kachuk for Calgary, and a Joseph, rookie for the Penguins. We've got a Konechny All-Star for Philly. PMG All-Star, number to 100 of Oshie for the Caps. Oshie does not want to focus. Yeah, I just don't know where, like, I agree if they do this every single year, it'll lose value. Bowers for the Avalanche Skybox Premium, and a Slavin for the Canes. PMG is Precious Metal Gems, which is what these colors are. Metal Universe of McMichael for the Caps. Velarde for the Kings rookie. Marner All-Star for the Leafs. Intimidation Nation of Markstrom for the Flames. Hagel for the Hawks. Pretty massive gas. Woo! True for the Sharks. All-Star of Pettersson for Vancouver. And a net deposits auto of Pacioretty. Pacioretty net deposits. That's pretty sweet. Skybox Premium of Foodie for the Jackets. Jari All-Star for the Penguins. Foodie for the Jackets rookie. Net deposits of Byram for the Avalanche and an All-Star of Eichel for Buffalo. Jordan, are you talking to me? Alon of Ovechkin for the Caps. Scheifele for the Jets All-Star. Karusha for the Hawks. If Jordan's talking to me, I want to know how he knows that. I thought I kept that pretty quiet. Intimidation Nation of Quick for the Kings. All-Star of Alex Pietrangelo for the Blues. Net deposits of Matthews for the Leafs. Kivlenix for the Jackets. Kuini Skybox Premium for Vegas. Kivaranta for Dallas, rookie. And a Barzal for the Islanders. Metal Universe of Marner for the Leafs. Bertuzzi All-Star for the Red Wings. And a Thurkoff for the Jackets. It's done in crayon. Yeah. That's why it looks like that? Oh. It all is coming together now, Golden. Intimidation Nation of Merzlikins for the Jackets. Lafreniere, rookie for the Rangers. Pasternak for the Boston Bruins All-Star. We've got an All-Star of Weber for the Habs. And an autograph Skybox Premium of Lindstrom for the Red Wings. Lindstrom. Yep. Skybox Premium of Coughlin for Vegas and a rookie of Ty Smith for the Devils. Net deposits of Pacioretty for Vegas, All-Star of Duclair for the Sens, and a rookie of K'Andre Miller for the Rangers. So the one, Glenn, going on funny stories per se, Metal Universe of Carey Price for the Habs, All-Star of Oshie for the Caps, is why people sometimes think that we, A, have the power to help everybody. DiPietro Skybox Premium for Vancouver, All-Star of Slavin for Carolina, and a Baudin for the Hawks. Long story short, a guy who has joined a few breaks with us over the years, just a few. Intimidation Nation for the Devils of Blackwood, All-Star of Kane for the Hawks. Joined a random Facebook group breaker, got ripped off, came to us, asked if we could help him. Kaprizov, Metal Universe for the Wild. Barabanov for the Leafs rookie, All-Star of Binnington. He basically said, since we are big in the industry, can we not help? Net deposits of Gensel for the Penguins. And a rookie of Alexiev for the Caps. Apparently, I'm supposed to know every single person out there. Winnipeg Jets, Intimidation Nation of Hellebuck. All-Star of Barzal for the Islanders. And a Robertson for Dallas rookie. Alon Gibson for the Ducks. And a rookie of Vanasek for the Caps. Alloy DeBrincat and Kane for the Hawks. All-Star for the Bruins of Pasternak. Robertson for the Maple Leafs rookie. Norris Skybox Premium for the Sens. Kopitar All-Star for the LA Kings. So that was a fun one I had to deal with again. Net deposits Svechnikov for the Canes. Kolesar for Vegas rookie. All-Star of Letang for the Penguins. Metal Universe of Liljegren for the Maple Leafs. And a Logan Stanley for the Jets rookie. Yeah, that one I legitimately was like, I felt bad because you could tell they want us to help, but how do I tell them I can't? Like, I can't help you that you got ripped off by this person I've never met who doesn't run a legit business. And I don't mean that rudely, guys, about not running a legit business. I just know that most of these guys who run Facebooks, group breaks, they're not a store. They don't charge taxes. They don't submit taxes. So I just mean legit as in like an actual legit business. Not that they don't do a good job, just that they don't do the proper business stuff. But yeah, I didn't like it. I felt bad because there's literally nothing I can do. Like what I'm going to do, message those guys and be like, hey, you ripped off my customer. Please send the cards. And they're going to respond back, oh, no problem. Jeff, for future reference, yeah, actually I just realized that there was no numbered card. But there's not a PMG in every box. There should be a numbered or unique insert per box. But does not have to be a PMG, just so you know. But I don't even think we had a numbered in that one. Unfortunately, we've had boxes where we've had multiple hits in the pack. This is one of the downsides of it evens out. Which really sucks. As I said, we win some and then we lose some. But it generally balances out. You always got one. Wow, good for you. If I remember correctly, and this is just kind of going on of what I've opened, I think it's like 5 or 6 of the 8 generally have a PMG of some kind. It's 1, 2, or 3 have a cool insert. Or a numbered card. Did you see the video of the guy who said there was someone at the door? I heard, you know what? Glenn, that's an old one, right? And you can see the reflection or something. I saw the video of that one. If I'm thinking the same thing that you're thinking, that there was a video or something, right, where he's like, there's someone at the door, and you could see him like literally in the background, being like moving things around or something, and then nobody was there. Is that the right one? Because if so, I did see it, and that was again not shocking. And the funny thing is, to prove a point, I know it's a whole different conversation, and I know not everyone is going to agree with me, and I don't need everyone to agree with me on it, which is completely fine. What was the angle, yet again, of the camera? It still blows my mind. I'm not saying this is the greatest angle of all time, but that angle leaves a lot of opportunities for people to do things. And I've been on that for the longest possible time. And I'm not saying it's the angle that we do is the best possible one we could do. The clear cuts went. Yeah, both of them went. I'm about to sneeze. I sensed it. It was coming from a long ways away. Yeah, Glenn, sadly, I still hear a lot of people, and realistically, not that I'm trying to downplay it, but most of it still come from the Facebook group break pages. I'm still a bit surprised in this day and age why people still, and I don't say this again in any rude way, and we can absolutely have this conversation, why people get surprised at all if you're going to deal with someone who doesn't want to open a business and literally does this aside, why you might get ripped off more. I feel like the odds of that are significantly more. If someone's investing time in a store, I at least have faith that they're probably going to protect that store and do everything right. A random Joe Blow who's just going to go online and go on Facebook and create a group has a lot less to lose overall. He can just vanish and nobody cares. For the most part. I've just never understood. Yeah, I don't know. No, the only thing the reason I said the angle, as you know, is we've had conversations with some people think like, that's the best angle. I'm like, I understand you might think that, but there's been a numerous amount of times people have gotten ripped off by people doing things at that angle. And in all honesty, it's pretty easy, and I've showed you guys. It's not as hard as people realize, or think it is. Best of luck in the basketball! 16,076. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. Eric's got the Grizzlies and Spurs. Top corner Thunder. Mark the Jazz. Top corner Blazers. Swamp's got Celtics. Eric's Suns. Swamp Magic. Trav's got Clippers Raptors. Top corner Nets. Grim Hornets. Johnny Bulls. Swamp Bucks. Mark Mavericks. Johnny Cavs. Steve Lakers. Swamp Pelicans. Top corner Knicks. Steve 76ers. Johnny's got Wizards. Swamp Kings. Eric Pistons. Swamp Timberwolves. Johnny Golden State. And the Rockets. Eric Hawks Nuggets. Johnny Heat. Pacers Grim. You're conditioned for this, yeah. The other one I love, it hasn't happened, I'll be honest, guys, it hasn't happened in many, many years. But I always used to love it that to the, like, essentially the trolls out there, there is never winning for us. If we open too many good cards, we're getting them handed to us, by Upper Deck, illegally. They're favoring us. And if we don't open good enough cards, then we're stealing from the boxes. Like, there is literally no way. So we can only open up somewhat good cards. Not too good, just middle cards. In order to be, like, legit. I've always found that hilarious. Is back, and this is more so back in the day. That if we open too many good cards, somehow we're getting, Upper Deck sending to us. What am I even opening? Prism? But if we don't open any good cards, somehow we're doing something to the boxes. But that's it. For the last little while, it's been pretty damn good, so can't complain. I can't complain. Except for when my nose gets stuffy when... I swear I'm, like, allergic to cardboard. Probably the worst thing to have when you're a breaker, to be honest, but, yeah. Alright, 76, Prism. Here we go, 16,076. 3-box Prism. Alright, so while I'm doing this, guys, just going to throw this out there. Is there any questions you guys have ever wanted to honestly ask that I probably could answer without it getting too crazy in depth on stuff? At least keep the conversation flowing nicely today. Glenn, you know what? As I said, I like going to casinos. And I can tell you, when I lose at a casino, I can tell you my mentality is I don't want to necessarily come back very quickly. When I win, I want to come back. Anyone who does sports cards and runs a store, you absolutely should want every one of your customers to get the biggest cards possible, because all that will happen is they will come back quicker. Why do they attract? Because generally when you are one of the biggest, unfortunately, you get the most trolls. It's just like the nature of the beast. Sadly. We've got a sensational of Kuzma for the Lakers. Like, realistically, if you think about it, why would you go to a channel that has like 2 people on the channel and try to troll 2 people? It's a lot more fun to go to a channel that has like 30, 40, 50 people and troll a whole bunch. Edwards! Timberwolves. Edwards Impact. And a rookie of Winston for Washington. But I am down. If any of you guys have any legit questions about industry stuff, I'm happy to go, chat about some stuff. Sensational of John Wall for the Wizards. John Wall. Dominance of Ben Simmons. 76ers. And a rookie of Vasil for the Spurs. We've got a silver of Lopez. It is not an unusual occurrence, unfortunately, for us, Blair, on this. Yeah, when you are arguably one of the biggest, probably the biggest in hockey, it's going to happen. It's just sad. Magic Johnson. I believe Lakers, right? Team USA card. Glenn, I'm still leery on them. Maldon, OKC. I feel like they're never going to go away. I just don't know if they're going to be as big as we all thought they were. I think it's just a hard thing for a lot of people to get used to, right? We've got a purple shockwave of Beasley for the Timberwolves. And base. Yeah, I'm legit curious to see that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the positivity on that. It means a lot. Booker dominance for the Suns. I love the one episode, Golden, with the hotel. Guys over there heard from this guy over here, and then this guy did this and said they're. I love that. Booker green for the Suns. But I heard there's a new little turtle. Ramsey for Sacramento, rookie. We've got a silver of Porter Jr. for the Nuggets. Silver. We've got an Okaro for Cleveland. Emergent. We've got a purple shockwave of Pashal for the Warriors. Have a good one, sir. Avdija for the Wizards rookie. We've got an instant impact of Lewis Jr. for the Pelicans. Green of Paul George for the Clippers. Paul George, Clippers. So I'll tell you one concern I have for the hobby. I do wonder how many stores, specifically in the other sports, not necessarily hockey. We've got a Beal for the Wizards. How many of the other guys overloaded on inventory and are going to basically start just beating each other up? Achua for the Heat, Emergent. And Okongwu for the Hawks. Yeah, I saw the Tops thing. I don't know too many more details on it. I don't know if it's going to be a good long-term or bad, but Ayton for the Suns. I think that was smart on Tops end, to be honest. Silver. And a Bay for the Pistons. We've got a dominant Ben Simmons. And base. Yeah, Golden's going to be interesting. A purple shockwave of Wood for the, is it Pistons, I think? Yeah, Pistons. And an Okaru for the Cavs rookie. We've got a dominant green of Antetokounmpo for the Bucks. And we've got a Maxi for the 76ers. The other one that I'm genuinely curious about is his product of Tops and Panini going to be higher valued or lower? Randall for the Knicks. Same with the high-end stuff. Green. And base. Like, I'm genuinely curious. Let's say Fanatics comes in. They create their own brand. You know, there's no Panini, no Tops. Hypothetically, will the National Treasures rookies and Prism cards and all those still have very good value? Will they skyrocket or will they completely fall? I don't remember in our modern history, like literally, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I would figure In the Game is probably the biggest company that we had kind of fall in the last 10, 15 years. And I don't say fall, because I don't even consider them that big in the beginning. But like, I guess you could say when Panini got out of hockey, the cards hurt a bit. So technically that. But I'm genuinely curious if after 5, 6, 7 years, whatever, you know, Topps Chrome becomes devalued and people just don't want to collect it anymore. Or does it become, oh my god, since there is no more Topps Chrome, we need to invest in all of it. And people overpay for it. Like, I am super curious to see how that's going to pan out. Well, they're not getting to hockey anytime soon. Hockey just extended Upper Deck's license for a very long time. So that's great for hockey people, at least, for those that like Upper Deck. I know a lot of people are semi-against Upper Deck on various different reasons, and that's A-okay. The only difference, Glenn, though, and I'm not saying this is not a factual point because obviously it makes my statement kind of almost irrelevant, is obviously that, like, LeBron's a massive, you know, centurion type of talent for sport, and those are the only rookies you can possibly get of them, right? Now, obviously, I said, when Panini goes away, you know, Prism rookie of blah, 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 that would be the only rookie you can get, too. I'm just curious to see what's going to happen long term. I just don't know. I truthfully don't know if it's going to go better or worse. That's what I'm saying. It's like the only comparable, because obviously when Panini left hockey, I feel like their stuff took a bit of a dive. But that's because they also had Upper Deck stuff to compare it to. The problem is, if you don't have any other comparable, like you mentioned, you know, would that be, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. $16,071. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. Brand, Carolina. Hockey fan, Anaheim. Paul's, Dallas. Broussard, Florida. Dave's got Rangers, Sharks. Swamp, Philly. U2, Boston. F, Turco, Arizona. Sass, Toronto. Paul's, Detroit. JL's got LA. Ryan, Minnesota. Alf's, Chicago. Ryan, Buffalo. Brand, Ottawa. Blue Hat, Tampa. Swamp, St. Louis. M. Dixon, Washington. Tree, Columbus. F. Turco, had money. Leafs, Pittsburgh. Hockey fan, Vancouver. Minnow, Nashville. Card, Islanders. Minnow, Colorado. Steve, New Jersey. Ryan, Winnipeg. Brand, Calgary. Breitling, Montreal. No worries. Hopefully, RW, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you did okay. Glenn, my honest opinion, I think that would be the smartest route is for them to go after Panini and Topps and flat out buy the companies. Again, I know this is like literally just a card shop trying to, you know, pretend we're an $18 billion company that just took over the sports card world, but I'm not. But realistically, I would think just for keeping the longevity of names, the brand power, buy out Topps, buy out Panini. You do 4 to 5 or 6 Fanatic brand only items, and you do 10, 15 of the Topps Panini items. The beautiful thing is if you own those companies, you could literally have a licensed Panini Prism baseball, a Topps Chrome basketball. Like, you literally could cross-promote across the sports that they have, which I think would be really damn cool. Like, imagine a true National Treasures rookie of a baseball star or a Topps Chrome rookie of a basketball star. I feel like that could be pretty important, but so you are going to go last. You're going to go second last. You're going to go third last. Start with you guys. Go to you guys. Go to you guys. They are, yeah. All right, good luck. Here we go. Here we go, 16,071. We've got the Series 1, Series 2, mixed break This is a good value one. But yeah, I think that could be a cool thing if they go that route, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Canvas for Boston of Tuukka Rask. Young Guns for Philly of Morgan Frost. The one that I always love for anyone who like does not like Upper Deck, generally that's where it stems from, is they always say like, look how good Panini was. Look at Prime and NT, their last couple products. Yes, their last couple products were phenomenal. Marquee Rookie Blue, Adam Fox for the Rangers, because that was their last couple products. Varlamov for the Islanders update, OPG. John Marino for the Penguins. And base. Yeah, I don't disagree, Webber, like, there's a lot of different plays that are going to happen here. The only thing I will say, though, is Fanatics has a lot of money to throw around. And as much as we, you know, me and you and anyone else, it's like me. Do I want to sell my business? No. But if someone wanted to offer me an absolute ton of money to stop doing what I'm doing, there's always an amount that somebody will say yes to. But I agree. There's a lot of smart approaches like that. Hockey Heroes of Bobby Orr for Boston. Prospal Anniversary for the Rangers. Niederreiter for the Islanders. And again, I'm just doing hypotheticals, level 2. These are not even close to like factual numbers. We've got a Tettenby Young Guns for the Devils. But let's say Topps is worth $1 billion and Fanatics says we'll give you $2 billion. At a certain point, that owner would probably be like, yep. Halak Victory for the Blues. As I said, I am sitting back and I'm gonna wait for this landscape and see what happens. Victory Rookie of Burmestra for the Jets. Oh my God, Pacific Atomic. So my favorite Pacific product was the private stock. That was one of my favorites, and Vanguard. Those were my two favorite. Atomic I liked. Matt Cullen for the Minnesota Wild Victory. Young Guns of Holden for the Blue Jackets. In terms of quality and design, I don't know. Are you saying Dan is significantly better or worse? Ekman Larson, Victory Rookie for the Coyotes. I think their quality of cards are quite good in hockey overall. Paulson Anniversary for the Jackets. Bufflin Victory for the Jets. And you're like, to be clear, Dan, I'm obviously not just an Upper Deck homer. I collected the Anthology complete sets when they were in hockey. There's a lot of Panini stuff I did. I loved Panini. I have the full autograph contender set, or Prism set. I agree, their designs are really nice. But I don't think their designs are ever... They had some questionable cards in hockey. But I don't think that was ever a massive knock on them. They just produced too much. That was my only beef with them. We've got a Barber Young Guns for the Caps. But you are right. They are, obviously they've improved. They've got a lot more years under their belt now, right? So they most definitely needed to improve. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So Webble 2, that's a very smart tactic, but who knows. Shining Stars of Carlson for the Sens. Like, I have no idea what Fanatics plans on doing. Or what they think they can do. Or who knows if they're going to have, like, dealers. God knows, right? Philip Hedel for the Young Guns. You put a Mike Comrie base card independent. Well, you clearly thought that was worth something back in the day. Oh, yeah. So I like putting these in here sometimes. Ceremonial Puck Drop. Mark Recchi. Boston Bruins. Those are really hard to hit, especially in a blaster. Ceremonial Puck Drop of Recchi. Portraits of J.T. Miller for the Rangers. And base. That was a pretty sick card. Ceremonial Puck Drops. Hype Train and Comrie. Yeah, the good old days of a lot of fun product. Yellowson Young Guns for Calgary. Portraits of Harkins for the Jets. The only good news that I'm seeing right now is people are obviously still spending a good chunk of money on rookies. Marquee rookie of Kiviranta for Dallas in basketball and football. So I don't think they're too scared of what's going to happen. Marquee rookie retro Robertson for the Leafs. Portraits of Lindstrom for the Red Wings. As of right now, I'm going to say Jack Hughes. Young Guns Kaprizov. Minnesota Wild. Kaprizov. Very nice. Nice. Jeez, we are killing this one. Day with the Cup for the Tampa Bay Lightning of Kucherov. Day with the Cup, Kucherov. And a Dazzlers of Ottinger for Dallas. Holy hell. Marquee rookie of Skinner for the Oilers. And a canvas of Tavares for the Leafs. This has been a hell of a good start already. Kravtsov gold for the Rangers. Harley gold for the Stars. Robertson regular for the Maple Leafs. Glenn, who do you think, by the way? Who's your call on those two? Canvas for Boston of CNC. Young Guns for the Avalanche, Connor Timmins. Portraits of Kane for the Hawks. Shooting Stars of Carey Price for the Habs. Young Guns for the Red Wings, Taro Hirose. Canvas of Tanner Pearson for Vancouver. Base. We've got a Jones glossy for the Ducks. Bronze of Frederick for Boston. And Vancouver Hughes. You know the one thing I would love to know, Glenn? And this will never ever in the history most likely ever happen. Just more so things as a store owner I ponder. I would love to know legitimately how much of certain products are still out there. Like obviously for now, how many sealed cases of Crosby Series 1 are out there? Right? How many sealed cases of McDavid Series 1 are out there? It would just be such a cool thing to know. We've got a retired canvas of Rogie Vachon, LA. Ferguson, Young Guns for Vegas. Portraits of Tucker Poolman for the Jets. 8-9 SBA, yeah, any of them. Marquee Rookie Retro of Borgman for the Leafs. Jan Ruta Marquee Rookie for the Hawks. Nice. Eberle for the Islanders. So, Dan, just out of curiosity, what's your long-term game plan with it? Sherbach for the Montreal Canadiens portraits. Like, legit, is there a certain amount that you're hoping for? Capo Bianco Young Guns for the Coyotes. Marc-Andre Fleury OPG update for Vegas. Rookie materials, Hayden Fleury, Carolina. Dan, no, I understand that, but I'm saying, like, legitimately, what's your game plan? Schmaltz for the Blues. Like, you're going to hold it for 50 years? You're going to hold it for, you know, until he retires? Or are you going to hold it when he wins the Cup? I'm just genuine. Like, I don't know if you're just going to hold it for as long as you want. In the new year, David. In the new year, we will release details for 16,000. We've got an Ustamenko Young Guns for Philly. Portraits for the Hawks of Baudin. Dazzlers Werenski for the Jackets. Connor McMichael Young Guns for the Caps. Bust it with your grandkids. Oh my god. Does it matter though, Dan, how high it gets to? Let's say on a hypothetical basis it's $50,000 a case. Are you still going to bust it? Ryan Johansson for Nashville. But I love that. That is such an awesome thing to do. Yo Levy Young Guns for Vancouver. Larson canvas for the Coyotes. Portraits of Zuccarello for the Wild. Broberg Young Guns for the Oilers. You start thinking about, wow. So if somebody, Kopitar LA Kings, offered you $30,000 for a case right now, like you legit would say no? Sam Steele jersey for the Ducks. If you are, then that is determination. Holy jeez. You could be dead by then. I hope not. Bellows at Young Guns for the Islanders. Absolutely not. Wow. Man of Courage. Kachuk, Calgary Portraits. Good for you, though. Smart decision. All right, so with what McDavid's doing, he ain't going down. And just wait till he wins a cup or gets close to it. That'll be a fun, fun time. Canvas of Marchesso for Vegas. Lafreniere Kravtsov. Young Guns for the Rangers. And a portrait of Kane for the Hawks. And Dan, again, just out of curiosity, did you buy those, I'm presuming, in 15-16 and just decide to hold on to them? And like this was always your game plan? Or did you just buy them somewhat recently-ish and just decide to like, hey, I'm just going to sit on them because it's a smart game plan? Portrait of Ovi. All right, Matthews. Show yourself. Close. Nylander. Young Guns for the Maple Leafs. Wow. That had to be tough. You've obviously held him for a long time, so good for you, but that had to be very tough. Mantha Young Guns for the Red Wings. Portrait of Panarin for the Hawks. Canvas for Nashville, James Neal. I'll just say that takes a lot. Like, I can tell you when you run a store, you know, you always get offers on things, and you just like you always end up moving the product because you know you got to run a business and turn inventory. And I remember when we sold our last SB Authentic 15-16 box. I think it was like $2,000. I was like, that is crazy because I was literally selling these like 2 months ago for like $600, and now they're like $3,000 boxes or $4,000 boxes. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Rookie jersey of Schmaltz for the Hawks. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Soshnikov for the Maple Leafs, Young Guns. Marquee rookie for the Islanders of Barzal. Young Guns canvas, Zach Sanford. Capitals, Sanford. Werenski, retro rookie for the Blue Jackets. Canvas of Freddie Anderson. Portraits rookies of Bailey for the Sabres. McNeil, Young Guns for the Hawks. Miles Wood, Young Guns for the Devils. Portrait rookies Troy Stetcher. Marquee rookie, Troy Stetcher for Vancouver. Update of PK Subban for the Preds. Marquee rookie of Larson for the Ducks. Vanek for the Red Wings retro. Canvas of Letang for the Penguins. Portraits rookies of Lehkonen for the Habs. Aaron Dell, Young Guns for the Sharks. Portraits rookies for the Avalanche of Chris Bigra. Milan Lucic OPG Rainbow for the Oilers. I was going to say, when you have so little in them, it's a great, smart move. Gravel Young Guns for the Kings. Canvas for the Wild of Eric Stahl. Pulak for the Islanders Young Guns. Anna Kachuk, marquee rookie for Calgary. All right, it's the main event of the evening. Maybe. Speaking of Series 1, we got a Shining Stars of Crawford for the Hawks. Canvas of Kari Ramo for the Flames. Arvidsson Young Guns for the Preds. Portraits of Puempel for the Sens. Think the next great Connor will bring... I think he'll bring more Blizz, honestly. Breakley Young Guns for the Wild. Oh, sorry, for the Panthers. I legit think if he keeps it up, he will be Connor plus. Because I remember when Crosby came out, you know, oh, would McDavid do as well? McDavid's crushing him now. Mike Condon for the Oilers. Wow, I'm killing these teams. For the Habs. Canvas of Strome for the Islanders. I think, absolutely, if he continues doing what he's doing, because you got to remember, anyone who jumped on the McDavid hype, if Bedard comes out and starts doing what he does, Okposo for the Islanders portraits. All those big boys are going to see what happened to McDavid and go, I'm just going to jump on this nice and early. They're not going to wait. Let me put it this way. It's exactly like, in my opinion, Zion Williamson and all those guys right now. They're jumping on it right now because they want them to be the next LeBron or Curry or Kawhi, whatever it is. We're already talking about Connor Bedard at 16 years old. If he starts lighting up the next 2 years and maybe breaking a few McDavid records on his way, stuff like that, oh boy, it is only going to get significantly bigger. Hopefully he doesn't turn out like Zion. That I also agree with. Wish someone could do that for Solitaire. That's funny. So, by the way, folks, it doesn't look like any of the breaks are pretty close to film, but I will give it a couple more minutes in case you guys want to join anything. So, if you guys want to crush any more, let me know. But if not, then that's probably the end of the evening. I'll get the breaks up for you guys very shortly. But I'm presuming you guys are KO'd at this point. We've done a lot of fun breaks tonight. No worries, Dan. Thanks for joining or watching and conversation. Appreciate it all. All of it is nice to have. As we slowly but surely close out the year. Another year in the books. Yep. No, I remember the name, Dan. Don't worry. I just figure it's better calling you Dan on here than Swamp. Your call. But no, I appreciate that. It's been a fun conversation night. A lot of different stuff. So. Jeff, to be honest, I can't even say anything on that because we did not even get our supply in today. Hence why there was none up on release day. It's not like I just skipped it because you guys should know that we would never skip a hockey break release. I don't care how big or small the product is. We are expected to get it in tomorrow, but there's a reason why I am not posting it because I don't want to post it for tomorrow and then all of a sudden it doesn't come in again tomorrow. A lot of people going, okay, there you go, fair enough. I think Zegers is going to be awesome. My only concern on the hobby end is Anaheim. That's not exactly a hobby hotbed, sadly for him. But I agree. I am I'm excited to see how he progresses as a player. Again, for me as someone who runs a store, I can tell you all I get excited for is when the hobby has great young rookies to look forward to and products value out good for everyone. It benefits everybody. It benefits stores, Upper Deck, customers. Everybody wins. So I am obviously on the train that I pray that Zegers keeps doing what Zegers is doing and just murders it. And I think we got a lot of really good rookies coming down the pipeline and already in the NHL right now. So I think it's going to make it for a really good few years. The only one, in my personal opinion, and it's still way too early to call it, and I would never call anyone a bust at this point, is I'm worried that Shane Wright's going to have too much hype for how good he is. I just don't know if he's going to be able to live up to the hype that people expect out of him right now. So that's the only thing that I'm kind of semi-hoping that doesn't happen, is that he doesn't, unfortunately, not pan out, because I think people will be pretty bummed on that. But that's obviously the big negative when you have a young star, even like Bedard, and you put that much pressure on them. It's almost like they gotta be like God-level hockey player to be successful at that point. Like, the problem is right now, and I'm already seeing it, and I'm not saying it's wrong, but when people start comparing Bedard to McDavid, anything less than McDavid is almost a failure. Right? It's almost a letdown for people. Oh, he's not as good as McDavid. Damn, he sucks. And you know that's what people are going to do. And I think that's going to be an unfortunate side effect of this stuff. But we'll see, I guess, right? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I am getting the breaks up for you guys tomorrow. Keep in mind, as I said, we do have some shipments coming in. I will just be completely candid. I will be posting a couple of them. I'm just not sure if they actually will be in or not. Oh, I agree, Jeff. It's definitely not fair, but you know, the amount of people I've already semi-alluded to that are comparing Bedard and Mishkov to Crosby and Ovi, it's like they're 16 and 17 years old. Like, relax. Like, if they get drafted and the first half of the year they start, like, murdering it and scoring, and then we can compare. But, man, people just go crazy so early, and it's like, just relax. Let them progress. I would love nothing more than Shane Wright, Bedard, Mishkov to just absolutely like destroy the league. It would be great for the hobby, all of us. What is that? There's no need to put pressure yet. But Bedard 4-goal night, that definitely ain't gonna hurt. I understand it's Austria, but still. I honestly, Jeff, cannot imagine as a 16-year-old kid the pressure that is on these guys. Like, I can't imagine at 16 almost being told that you gotta be the next McDavid, essentially. Like, yep, you're compared to the greatest player in hockey right now. That's who we're gonna pinpoint you to. So have fun, kid. Make sure you don't be a bust. So, it shall be interesting. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll get the videos up for you guys shortly. With that being said, have yourselves a beautiful rest of the evening, and see you guys tomorrow.